In this video, we are going to discuss how to utilize a constant. Let's say that we were going to write a function for the area of a circle. So we'll type area, and then for the area of a circle, you need the radius. Open up the developer editor, and we're going to insert a new module, and this is going to be function circle area. And then the only thing that's manipulated in the formula for the area of a circle is the radius. So we're going to say circle area equals pi r squared. Pi is 3.14159. And we're going to multiply that by our variable r squared. So this is going to be equal to circle area, and we're going to do the circle area for the radius in cell B2. So if we were to type in a radius of 4, we would get 50.26544 as the area. Now let's say we're going to do circumference as well. Again, all you need is the radius for circumference. So we're going to go into editor and we're going to write a new function. So function circle circumference, and our variable we're manipulating is r again. And we can repeat this r because they're in separate functions. So now we're going to say circle circumference equals, again, 3.14159 times, and this time it's 2 times r as opposed to r squared. So we're going to set this cell B4 to be equal to the circle circumference, and the radius will be in B5. So now let's say we have a circle with a radius of 3. The circumference would be 18.84954. Looking at our code though, we have to keep typing out pi every single time. But pi is a constant and never going to change. So we can define pi as a constant. So outside of both the functions, because you want to be able to access pi for each of them, you're going to write public, and public basically means that it's going to be visible to all of the code within this module, and all code outside of this module as well, if we were to manipulate another module. You could also say private, but private would only be seen within this module. Public constant, so const, and then we're going to label the constant or name the constant pi. So pi is what we will use instead of typing out 3.14159, and we're going to say that that pi is equal to that, 3.14159. Now, instead of typing the number out, I can just write pi, capital P, lowercase I. And if you wanted to make sure there's no confusion in using this as a double, you can label it as double. So now you see, if we were to change the values on the workbook, the formulas would still work correctly. And we didn't have to repeat typing out those numbers multiple times. We just set them as a constant. So if we had another formula that pi was involved in, we could again set it up and just type pi. This is just a quick introduction on labeling and using a constant.